That's great. Yeah, it's really good. I think, how many do you have going on today?
Emily,
Hi.
how's it going?
Great.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hope
Glad
we're
you
not
guys are here.
interrupting anything.
Not at all. Just an average day.
Sweet. Well, let's get started with these 21 questions.
Sounds good.
So this is a pretty cool space. Could you tell us about where we are?
Yeah, so you are at the headquarters of Jesus Said Love and Lovely Enterprises.
Awesome. So we're technically in Uptown, right?
You are in Uptown, yeah.
What do you like about being up here?
I think I love that this is a space for revitalization. So we have Mission Waco, Harp Design Company, JSL, Lovely, and Refit is coming soon, right
Nice.
down the block. Yeah.
That's cool. What do you spend most of your energy on in a normal day?
Most of my energy is, first of all, spiritually speaking, spent connecting with God, making sure I'm in a good place. But logistically, I'm always trying to improve things. I'm always trying to improve our programs, our processes, and steward the vision.
Yeah. So Jesus Said Love is a nonprofit, right?
It is a nonprofit. Yeah, Jesus Said Love is a nonprofit that exists to awaken hope and empower change in women's lives who've been impacted by the commercial sex industry. And Lovely Enterprises is our social enterprise. And that's aimed at reducing recidivism into the sex trade and giving women living wage jobs and launching micro businesses. Hold on just one moment. Brett, did you get my email today regarding financial assistance?
I did.
Okay, thank you.
So who else is on your team?
So we've got an incredible team. It really takes a village, and this whole thing is run by 5 people and amazing volunteers. So our staff is Jersey, and she is our director of social enterprise. Of course, Brett, who you just saw, is our CEO. Katie is our director of communications, and Kelly, who isn't here, is our director of programs.
Nice. Growing up, is this kind of what you imagined you'd be doing?
No, not at all. I really wanted to be a singer, but I also wanted to help people. So while I couldn't envision this, it's exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, that's awesome. So nonprofits are often just as entrepreneurial as for-profits, right?
Yes, absolutely.
What do you have to say to any future nonprofit entrepreneurs out there?
I think what I'd like to say is that you've got to position yourself as a learner. You've got to be willing to make mistakes, and you've got to be willing to collaborate over compete.
Yeah. Who are the most important people in your life?
My family. So Brett, my 3 children, they are literally life and breath to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's something most people don't know about JSL?
Well, I wanted to show you, we are here in our commercial kitchen, and most people don't know that part of Lovely is launching micro businesses, and our first micro business to launch was Luna Juice Bar. She has her own storefront now on Austin Avenue, so she's not here anymore, but this is a place that we will use to create products and continue launching micro businesses.
Cool. Do you have any cool hobbies?
I love to sing and write music. I am a yogi, so I need my yoga, and I love being outdoors. Paddleboarding, kayaking, jumping off cliffs, I love it all.
Nice. Do you still sing?
I sing every day. I love it.
Cool. Do you have any favorite bands or an artist or anything?
I have a pretty wide range of musical interest, I guess you could say. I love 90s pop rock. I love Motown. Kind of coming home to folk Americana would be Patty Griffin, David Ramirez.
Nice.
Those are staples.
Yeah. So what's kind of the biggest surprise in going from being a music person to now running a nonprofit?
Probably the biggest surprise is how similar it is leading a band and leading a staff. You know, when we were leading worship for 14 years, it seemed like we were always collaborating, always having to kind of let go and surrender in order for other people to be their best selves. And that's exactly what we do at JSL with our staff. So it takes a lot of humility, a lot of surrender, a lot of letting go, but it's awesome.
Yeah. If you could kind of go back in time to the very beginning of your journey, what would you have done differently?
I think I would have documented like crazy.
Yeah.
I would have been documenting all the details of these incredible stories that we held.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what's your favorite item currently on the rack at Lovely?
Well, these are our Mr. Postman earrings. This is one of my favorites. We wholesale these to Magnolia, and we're currently making and filling an order of 500. So I love those, just classic, simple. And then this made it all the way to Hollywood. It's one of our favorite statement shirts, not an object. It's a bestseller as well. And it's just a really powerful statement for such a time as this.
Yeah. So how do you envision Lovely and Jesus Said Love growing?
I think that what I would love to see and what we're on track to do is really expand in each of our Texas cities with an access program, Stop Demand School, and a Lovely Enterprises.
That's cool. What's kind of the big, ugly, impossible vision that JSL is trying to achieve?
Wow, that's got to be housing. Housing for our women and for their children. We really dream of an apartment complex.
Yeah. And what kind of keeps you going to achieve that?
What keeps me going is time with God, yoga, and being outdoors, as well as community.
Okay, cool. All right, last 3 questions for you. If you had one genie in a bottle wish, what would it be and why?
A genie in a bottle wish would be for every human to know that they are loved and valued no matter what, and it would really reduce the harm that we have in this world. It would also work me out of a job.
Could you describe yourself in 3 words?
Contemplative, creative, and adventurous.
Awesome. All right, last question. If you could have one superpower, what would it be and why?
Teleportation.
Ooh.
I would love to teleport past, present, or future.
That's cool. All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Emily. Thanks for showing us around. You have a wonderful day.
Absolutely. Come back.